guys, happy Friday. Welcome to the Lovin Dubai Show podcast. Our big top exclusive story for you today. Barbie gets the green light in the UAE.
It is so exciting. Residents have been waiting nail and tooth. Is that the right way to say it? Nail and tooth?
Tooth and nail.
Tooth and nail for this movie to come out. Since when? And now we also spoke about other very fun topics about such as where you can be working in the UAE. The top 70 companies have been selected as to the best workplaces right here.
Best working environment. So if you're looking for a new job, there you go. There's your list. And then finally, a Dubai couple went through a harrowing ordeal. 22 hours at sea, but we're happy to report they're safe and sound. We have the full story on that. Please take a listen. Good morning, Dubai. Happy Friday. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai Show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about this morning. Exclusive on the Barbie movie we know you're going to want to hear.
We'll also be talking about the Dubai couple, how they were lost at sea for 22 hours.
And if you're looking for a new job, we have the full list of the best places to work in the Middle East.
Woo! And after that, after all of today's top trending stories, we'll be sitting down with Debanjali Kamstra. She was crowned Mrs. Earth 2023, so it's going to be a very exciting interview, and she looks gorgeous.
Yes, she does. She is outside right now like a queen in the real world, which is exactly like the Barbie movie. That is a plot zinger that I've just given you of the movie, but that's okay because it is coming to the UAE. Woo! The news has been approved and we got the exclusive last night. And we bring it to you this morning. It's big news for Barbie fans. Barbie will hit the big screens in the UAE following speculation, lots of rumors that Barbie would not be released as it was delayed until August 31st. However, the Media Regulatory Office has now confirmed to Lovin Dubai that there is no truth to that and the film will show in the UAE.
In full, that too. And the official statement needs, after completing the follow-up procedures for cinematic films, approval was granted to show Barbie in cinemas to the country according to the standards of media content and age classification approved by the Emirates Media Council.
So in case you've been living under a rock with little access to internet and your phone was way over there for the last 3 months, you may not have heard about the Barbie movie. This has grossed $775 million globally, firmly setting itself as one of the highest grossing films of the year. Now, that was despite some countries initially suggestively banning it, mostly delaying it, and others placing it on hold. Following delays in the Philippines, it's now been released there. Also, Pakistan, they delayed it. They have now announced their release. Both countries gave the go-ahead, and now it looks like the UAE is showing its support to the film industry and entertainment industry, which means Barbie is hitting the big screen in just a couple of short weeks.
Honestly, I know a lot of people were so looking forward to like having the Barbenheimer. What do you say, the marathon? You know, you go for the Oppenheimer, then you go for Barbie, or vice. You know, like you go for Barbie and Oppenheimer. Just that marathon in the cinemas. But now they won't be able to. I mean, because the Barbie movie is releasing late, and by now half of the people have seen Oppenheimer. But it's just so exciting because so many people were looking forward to this. The hype on social media is incredible.
There's been so much hype. And you're thinking, I feel like I've seen parts of the movie already, but there's something so special I find about just seeing something on the big screen and really just making a call on the movie yourself. So being able to give our opinions, our critics. Are we going to love Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling?
Margot Robbie can do no wrong.
She can do no wrong.
She can absolutely do no wrong with her characters. Like, she's just one of the best actors that Hollywood has right now. And fortunately, I saw the movie, so I can only say great things about their acting.
Do we have spoilers coming? Is that what this is going to be about?
No spoilers, but I think...
But did you like it?
Okay, personally, I didn't love it. I did like it. Like, of course, the themes were, I think, very surface level for me. But I think it gets the conversation started. You know, like it's very heavily women-centric and about feminism. So it gets the conversation started because it's supposed to be for like you know, families. It's supposed to be for like all age groups. So it kind of embeds that thought in a person. You know, it like plants the seed. It does the job. So in that sense, it's a good movie.
Interesting, yeah, because there's a lot of pressure on the Barbie movie to
deliver.
Yeah, and I think they're trying to reach such a wide audience, but obviously I haven't seen it. Looking forward to it, and it is going to be on our screens by Barbie in all her glory.
Oh my God.
But that brings us to our next story. We're talking about the best places to work in the Middle East.
So if you've been on the hunt for exciting, balanced, and downright amazing workplaces, then you are in luck because we've got some interesting news for you. Great place to work. Middle East has just revealed the creme de la creme of workplaces in the Middle East, and their best places to work is out, and working in a company where you can be valued and your happiness is a top priority is such a blessing. And these companies have cracked the code to create a healthy work environment for their employees, and they've made it to the top 70 of the Middle East's finest workplaces.
So Ibrahim Mughrabil is the managing director for the UAE. He said that the winners have shown us that when you treat your employees right, the sky is the limit. So let's cheer them on and take inspiration from their fabulous work culture. So without further ado, here are the top companies to work. And now they've split it into 3 categories. There's large, medium, and small categories. We'll list the top 10 in each. And just to by the by, if you think your company deserves a place here, you can apply for this year on year. It's an annual list. We always bring it to you. So if you'd like your company, if they think it deserves a shout out, get onto the applications and get them in there. So, kicking off with the large companies. Shout out, is this in like top 10 or up 10, or they're all the best places to work, or it's
all the best places to work? So you have large, medium, small, and we're just going to be reading out the 10 in the list. Of course, like all of them, they have like 20 in the list, 20, 20, 30.
But do they do it like, this is the number 1, 2, 3, or they're all
No, they're all like pretty much the same.
So some of these we always praise for being amazing large companies. McDonald's UAE, Diwa, Splash, Centrepoint, Shalhoub Group, Abu Dhabi Customs, Al Daba Group, DHL Express, Hilton, and PepsiCo. They're all the large, good companies, great companies, fantastic companies to work for in the UAE.
Exactly. Now we'll move to the medium companies, the medium category. So you have the one, you have Century Financial, Pizza Express, Leminar, Kisco, Metropolitan Group, Telecommunications and Digital Government Regulatory Authority, which is a TDRA, and you have MAERSK, you have Majid Al Futtaim Accor Properties, Middle East Paper Company, which is MEPCO.
Wonder if they call it MEPCO.
MEPCO.
And then the small category companies, which you may not have heard of, however, they are also creating an amazing place to work. Shift Electronic, Accuracy, Eton Business School, Biogen, Blue Ocean Academy, Shiftwill, SEO Sherpa, International Diplomatic Supplies, Time Entertainment Company, and finally, Adriatic Aluminium and Glazing.
So if you want to see the full list and see if your company has made it to it, do head to our website, and we have an article with all the lowdown there. Even Tish Tash from Dubai has made the company. So like really like a very nice formulated list. And if you're looking for a new job, looking for inspiration as to where you can work next, you can check out these companies. So there you have it. And the Middle East's most fantastic places to work, 2023, they've shown us that when you put your employees first, you can turn work into a playground of innovation and success. So massive congratulations to all of the companies that have qualified.
So we've had stories yesterday about couples doing amazing things. So if you're looking for new jobs, they're the amazing places to work. If, however, you want to just throw in the towel, if you just want to say, yo, I'm done. One couple decided, I don't know if they gave up their jobs, but they decided to take on an amazing sailing expedition. However, it turned south, and they have luckily, I guess, come out with their lives, because this is a scary, scary ordeal that they went through. So we're happy to be bringing you the story at the end of this tale, where they are safe and sound. So they were lost at sea in Yemen for 22 hours. This is a Dubai couple. They were rescued after being stranded off the coast of Yemen, which made their plan of crossing the Indian Ocean to the UAE come to an end. They endured a 22-hour scary operation amid treacherous, stormy conditions before finally reaching safety on an island, and their resilience was truly put to the test.
So Daisy and Jethro faced unexpected challenges during their summer adventure. During a 22-hour rescue operation, the boat endured rough conditions while being towed from the Indian Ocean to Socotra, and the boat named Freya, along with its 4 crew members, lost their ability to steer and was adrift on their way from Kenya to Dubai.
In a major stroke of luck, they were later rescued by Yemeni fishermen on a traditional wooden dhow. They were towed 50 miles to Socotra on July 28th. Now, we have one of the videos of the conditions that hit them. So if you have their Instagram page, you can see that they went on this, they bought the boat. This was something that they'd planned for a while. And they spent, obviously, the lead up to the time, fixing the boat, making sure everything was in order. And then out at sea, they just, I believe, totally lost steering control.
Yeah.
So out at sea, you lose steering control. You're in scary conditions. What do? There's 4 people on the boat. Luckily, they were rescued by that Yemeni, the fisherman, because 22 hours?
That is so scary, especially to be out at sea when everything is just so unpredictable. The waves, the weather, the conditions, you don't even know if how your body's reacting to everything. So it is the most scariest thing to be stuck out at sea for that too so long.
Yeah, and look, we're so glad that they are safe and sound. But I blame Hollywood. No, it's not Hollywood, because Hollywood tales come from real life. But you would just what would pass through your mind at that point? So when you're going through a scary situation, you could have a million thoughts per second.
Yeah.
They were out there for 22 hours. You can only imagine, what they were thinking. So their resilience was truly put to the test, because I know during that time they were hard at work. They weren't just sitting there waiting to be saved. They were working on the boat, fixing it and everything. So like I said, truly thankful we're coming on the side of the good side at the end of the story to announce that they are safe and sound.
Exactly. Now, guys, stay tuned, because after a very, very short break, we'll be joined by one of the most gorgeous women to have ever walked the planet, Debanjali Kamstra. So stay tuned.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. In 2021, the beautiful Debanjali Kamstra represented the UAE in Mrs. Earth 2021. She placed second runner-up, but that didn't hold her back. Now, she was the first contestant to represent UAE at Mrs. Earth, and just 2 weeks ago, she was crowned the winner. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for
Welcome.
having me.
Thank you for joining us.
So, Miss Earth, Barbie, are you excited that Barbie's releasing in the UAE?
Oh my God, yes. I can see the entire Instagram, everywhere, all over the social media. Barbie is everywhere, so definitely.
Were you looking forward to that movie?
Of course, who doesn't want to be a Barbie in real life or, watch movie? Because this is all a inspirational platform for us. So yes, I'm very excited. Yeah.
So am I. It was our top story this morning. We're so happy to have you 2 weeks after a major success. Yeah. For those who don't know, can you tell us what happened on July 21st?
21st. So basically, as Cassie has given me a very sweet introduction, I went for UAE Mrs. World 2021. So the spirit did not die within myself, and I wanted to do something for UAE and for myself, because UAE, I felt, was not that aggressive when it was coming to the pageant. And from last few years, we are talking about woman empowerment, women being on the front face. So that was the main reason, and definitely the platform for sustainability. That was one of the main reasons that I was interested in Mrs. Earth. So Mrs. Earth INC is an organization which has been established from America. The founder of the organization is Michael Mikkel, and he is an African American. So there was around 49 candidates who represented their country. There was a lot from India, but they have segregated as Northern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere, and also from Japan. The competition was very hectic, and I don't know how to start expressing it, because I won the title as Mrs. UAE World, Mrs. UAE Earth on July 12th. And I was told that I have to travel on the 16th.
Oof.
So imagine 3 days.
Where were you going?
To Manila for in Philippines.
The global comp.
The global competition. I'm getting goosebumps while I'm talking, So I was like, wow. But thanks God, maybe everything is written in universe that it's going to happen, I was very much trained from my past experience, where I have done like 3 months training when I went for Mrs. World. So I was ready. There are a lot of people who helped me getting my clothes, like designer Manal Azaz. She helped me with the gown, and my trainer Raymond Galang, my director Diana Gerard. She's the director and founder of Mrs. Earth UAE. So they really helped me a lot, and with all those help, I was there. It was a 4 days, I think 5 days pageant. So how it's, you want to know in details, like how it started and everything, or what exactly would you want me to cover up?
I think the highlights.
The highlights, okay. So as I already said, 49 candidates were there. So preliminary round happened. So we started with national costume, as you must have seen my famous golden falcon.
It was amazing.
Yeah, so we won second time. So in Mrs. World, we got the exotic costume. And in Mrs. Earth, we got overall best costume award.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It was designed by Carrie Santiago. I have to keep saying thank you to all the people, who supported me. And after the national costume, there was eco-wear. So all the candidates took initiative to create like a gown or dress or whatever, which is made out of recycled item, because it's a sustainable pageant. So we wanted to show the how do I say, like the initiative that we are taking to support the environment. So you would see, if you see in Facebook, they have created dresses with plastics, with recyclable bottles and all this kind of stuff. After the eco-wear, there was a round where we walked in, obviously in our swimsuits and, to understand, so women should not have body shaming. So that was one of the reasons. And then finally the gown, and then they started deciding the top contestant, and then eventually broke it down to the winner, which was Mrs. Earth.
Interesting. You know what I really want to know is the moment of being crowned something like that is so unique, and only very few people in the world will ever experience it. Can you remember, like, what went through your mind, like that second? Because right before, I'm sure you're like, I hope it's me, I hope it's me, I hope it's me.
Yeah.
And then they say your name. Do you know what went through your mind at that moment?
Yeah, so I can tell you it was a very overwhelming situation. It was 3 a.m. in the morning, and we were physically exhausted.
So interesting.
The coronation night went up started 8 a.m. in the morning with rehearsal on stage. We had more than 4 or 5 rounds of rehearsal, then changing, makeup, hair, everything. 3 a.m. in the morning, when we were standing there, literally, not only me, all the other contestants, our body was like shaking, So it's not like people, when they see on the other side of the camera, they feel that, it's just a smiling lady, but it's a lot of hard work. So the feeling which I was going for, obviously, like I was standing and praying that it's me, but I don't know how to express myself. Like, it was something that you can't even feel that time, like the crown goes on. When they call your name, you're like, is it true? Like, is it happening? Is it the dream? Or what is it? Is it me? Did I hear it right? Did they say UAE? Wow. But if you see some of the footage, you will see the crowd was shouting, calling UAE, UAE. And backstage, a lot of people were telling me that I'm a very deserving candidate, and whatever I've been doing in my life and whatever I did in the competition. Yeah, so when they gave me the crown, that particular moment, I was very careful that the crown must not fall. So if you see my picture, I'm holding my crown all the time. It's so heavy. And
but was there a moment when it went? Because I think there's a moment and you're like, right?
Yeah, if you see Eva Tarrant, my previous former Mrs. Earth 2022, she was trying her level best to fix it properly. So, it's a very embarrassing moment for a queen if the crown falls down.
Oh, yeah.
So imagine, you have to feel that I'm photogenic, and the same time crown doesn't fall down. I need to make sure my body posture is correct, and I'm smiling. So,
pressure, that too in front of so many people.
So many people. And there is no take two.
Yeah.
New pressures in front of a whole audience.
Do you have your pageant wave?
Coming from, I'm originally Indian, right? So coming from India, as you must have known, that we have so many beautiful lady like Sushmita Sen, Priyanka Chopra, Aishwarya Rai, Diana, Yukta Mukhi. There are so many. But I feel that, time is moving on. So people started embracing natural, like organic way. So I didn't make a fake wave, but whatever wave I did was just natural on that time.
Okay. So what is your pageant wave? Just like the very casual.
I just do like this to everyone. Hello, everybody.
It's so graceful.
I'm like,
I don't know why
I can do like this. I can do like this. So, like,
nice.
give all love and kisses. Yeah.
You said about everything you've done prepared you, and you actually started your career in Emirates Crew.
Oh, yeah.
How do you think that hard work prepared you for what you're doing now?
I think my life, I started my career in very early age. I don't know, for some reason, I believe that experience is more important as equally as education. So I studied and I started working in Emirates when I was the age like 21. So I landed in Dubai 2008. Emirates taught me perseverance, a lot of things like my patience, my exposure to different culture, being to understand every people's psychology. I used to, as a cabin crew, even nowadays, all the cabin crew, we would take 400 passengers in and 400 passengers out every single day. We travel everywhere in the world. And Emirates gives a lot of facilities to the cabin crew in terms of traveling. They put us in one of the best hotels. We have something called Face Card where you get discounts everywhere you go. So yeah, I think Emirates taught me how to respect. Hospitality is very important, I would say, for everybody, to respect each other's culture and not to judge people the way they talk or their accent, the way they look, their body color, skin color. So that helped me. And in pageant, as you know, that it's a collaboration of so many countries.
Yeah.
So when you go to pageant, you need to have an open mind, and you need to have the mind that even if you don't win, you must enjoy the experience. That is very important, because a lot of people get agonized, like they start feeling really pain, like when they don't win the crown, and a lot of people get into negativities and those kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
I did not win in Mrs. World, but I'm so grateful for them to even consider me as, because I was in history, the first woman who represented UAE internationally. And I get a lot of comments that, I'm not Emirati and how do I represent UAE? So I believe that to fall in love with this nation, you don't need that piece of passport. You can fall in love anytime. Am I not correct? This country has given me everything: my house, my business, my family. I gave birth here. Both my kids are born in this country. So I'm so grateful to UAE, and I can go even miles more to make this country shine internationally.
Oh,
Amazing.
that's so beautiful.
Well said.
Thank you.
It's spoken like a true pageant queen.
But it's from the heart.
It really did sound like it's from the heart. It's beautiful to hear that.
Thank you.
And I'm sure you faced so many hurdles, especially with your pageant. So what are some of the obstacles that you remember and you don't mind sharing with us that you had to overcome?
Yeah, the first thing is you have to be very quick in decisions. Like pageants, when you see the show, there is no time to think. You have to be very organized, whether what you're wearing, how you're going to talk, what are the subject that you are going to talk about. There is an interview panel, then they will ask you questions, and those questions you don't even know what is coming for. So you definitely need to gather all the informations from everywhere, focus on the current events. Like when I went for Mrs. World, I was focusing a lot about Expo, because Expo 2020 move on to 2021, and they might ask me as a UAE representative. So the hurdle which we faced, obviously the time is very short time that you don't get time to do. Like we used to change clothes, God knows who is looking at us, we don't even know, we are getting ready. The other thing is I don't know, your body posture, you need to do a lot of practice. Yeah,
I feel.
Yeah, pictures, you don't even know who is clicking you from where, and you might end up having photos on social media where one eye is closed or maybe you're not smiling properly. So those kind of things. Other than that, there is no hurdle. Pageant is a lovely experience. I would say all women should maybe try once their lifetime. Yeah, maybe Cassie could be the next one. Who never knows?
True.
A lot of work to do on the posture. We're going to jump into a quick game, but before we do that, a little bit about Mrs. Earth. What do you hope to achieve in this year?
So basically, my focus is to work on the sustainability platform, as Mrs. Earth is on sustainability platform. However, I also have other advocacies, I advocate for autistic children. Like, I want their inclusivity in the society. I want their parents to feel proud that they have given birth to a special child, I would say. And yeah, so throughout the year, I'm already started talking to Sustainable City. I want to understand what are their future plan. COP28 is a big subject which I'm definitely focusing on. I'm going to be traveling many countries globally because now that I'm Mrs. Earth, so I have to reach throughout the network in Earth to speak about sustainability. And most important, because I own Veloce Contracting and we are an interior fit out and contracting company, design and contracting company. I'm trying my best to emphasize a lot on materials that are sustainable. But I have also obligations because not all my customers are keen towards sustainability. So to keep educating them and keep pushing them to use material which are sustainable, and I have gone into new project planning where I want to start using the wastewater. So when you shower, when you use those sink bowls, those water, I wanted to utilize it for irrigation system, landscaping, so that we can minimize the water waste. Yeah.
Beauty with brains and passion and a mission. Love that.
Thank you.
Very interesting, and we wish you all of the best in the next year. Now, before you leave us, we have 3 minutes to play a game. We call it Runway Slay or Runway Nay.
Oh.
If it's nay, you go like...
So nay means no.
Nay means no. Okay. So Runway Slay, you like it. Runway Nay, you want to press that? It's not working for me.
Or do I press something on the outside?
Try this one.
No?
No!
Oh, wait.
Okay, it's good.
Go again. We're in business. Okay, Runway Slay or Runway Nay with Mrs. Earth 2023, full makeup every day.
Slay. Yes.
Slay?
Yes, yes.
Not this much glam, but yeah, definitely. I wear makeup every single day.
Mission.
Yeah, not maybe when I'm sick, and maybe those days, no, but every
She
single
keeps
day.
it glam.
She keeps it glam. We love that. Okay, so public speaking.
Yes, slay.
Slay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever have fears?
I used to. I'm kind of overcoming it every day. So yeah, I mean, when you get on stage, there is a little moment where you feel like a butterfly in your stomach, and then it gets normal. Like now, today, when entering the room, I was like a little nervous, but now you guys made me feel so comfortable.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, for us, it never leaves that butterfly.
Yeah.
Permanently there.
High heels to work.
Sometimes, not every day. So should I press it on the side?
No, I think if you go for it, Slay.
Yeah.
Slay?
Slay, yeah. Slay.
Yeah, I vouch for that.
Yeah.
It's like heels are the saving grace for us short people.
Like it just changed my body shape instantly, right? When you get on flats and then when you get on heels.
Yeah, true. Okay, so taking a call on the metro, like speaking really loud on a call.
No, nay.
Nay.
Can I press it?
Of course.
Keep the calls private.
Oh yeah, definitely. My mobile is always on silent, so my husband keeps fighting with me all the time. You're not taking my call, but yeah, because I don't want the entire world to know that I'm getting a call.
Yeah.
Speaking of your husband, you have a beautiful family. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And our final question in this game, family reality TV shows.
Yeah, slay. Why not?
Good entertainment.
I would say that, there, like you said, a family is a balance. So many family may not understand, but maybe a reality show can make it easier for them to how to balance. Like I've been married for 11 years, having kids, starting up multiple business, going for a pageant, blah, blah, blah. So it's
Honestly,
not easy. It's difficult.
It
but
sounds like a reality TV show should be made on your life.
why
alone.
not? Go for it.
We're here for it. Now, if the audience want to get in touch with you, if they want to reach out, if they have questions for you, how can they do that?
So you guys can get in contact with me on my social media platform. My Instagram handle is Debanjali Kamstra. Do you want me to spell it? Or maybe they can find
We'll
me.
add the tag.
Yeah. And you can even Google me. You will see the Google panel. It will have all my publications. In most of my publications, my contact details are there. Facebook, you can find me as Debanjali Christian Kamstra. yeah, I think that's more than enough.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Casey. Thank you so much.
Debanjali Kamstra was the first ever contestant to represent UAE at Mrs. Earth, and not only did she represent, but she won. Amazing. Congratulations. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank
That's it for us.
you.
Bye. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
Ciao, guys.